Hello, welcome back to the lesson mixed number. Okay, so today we'll continue talking about mixed number. So last time we already know how to recognize a mixed number, how to convert from a fraction to mixed number. And there is a mistake students usually make is whenever they convert a fraction into mixed number, they do not check again. For example, we have let's come back about the general form of a mixed number. Okay, so we have a k a over b, where k is the whole number part. A over b is a fraction part, right? And sometimes when students convert from a fraction to mixed number, so and they lead to a result a is bigger than b. It means the numerator is greater than denominator. Okay, even the answer is not wrong, but it is not correct, properly. It's because whenever you convert from fraction into mixed number, always remember to check if a is smaller than b or not. If it is smaller than b, then you are doing in the correct direction. If a is still bigger than b, then you need to do some more work. Or when you do division, the remainder is greater than the divisor, and it's wrong. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, let's say we have a let's say we have a 11 over 5, something like that. And then some student, when they do 11 divided by 5, okay, so the quotient should be 2, but they don't put 2, they put 1. So and then when they time 1 times 5 is a 6, is a 5, sorry. And then 11 subtract 5 is a 6. So and then they write it, this fraction 11 over 5 as a mixed number, like we have a quotient here 1, and then we have a remainder here 6, and then we have a divisor here is 5. Okay, so you look at this mixed number, you see 6 is a numerator, is greater than 5. Okay, so its mean is not correct. It's not correct. Okay, why it's not correct? Why it leads to this mistake? Because when you do division, you already make something wrong, and the wrong thing is the quotient part. Okay, the quotient should be 2, but you put 1, so that's why your remainder is greater than the divisor 5. Okay, and in the division, whenever you do division, the long division, okay, the remainder must be smaller than the divisor. If it is greater than divisor, it means you are wrong. Okay, so in this case, that's why when you convert it into mixed number, it's also wrong. So what is the correct one? Okay, the correct one should be like this. So 11 divided by 5, you have a 11 divided by 5. Now the quotient is not 1, it should be 2. 2 times 5 is 10, because the 10 is the closest number to 11 that can divide by 5. Okay, so 11 subtract 10 is 1. Now you check the remainder is smaller than the divisor, right? 1 smaller than 5. Now it is correct. And now your mixed number will be 2 as the quotient. Okay, remainder come to the numerator part. And divisor 5 come to here. Okay, now you check. You see the difference between this one and this one. So here the numerator is greater than 5. Okay, so it's wrong. But you see the correct answer is 2, 1 over 5. So in this case, 1, the numerator is smaller than 5, the denominator. So it's correct. So this one is the correct answer. Okay. So remember, whenever you finish converting from fraction into a mixed number, always check your answer. If in your answer the numerator is smaller than the denominator, it means you are doing in a correct direction. Okay, but if it is greater than, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, it means when you do the division, it's wrong. That's why it leads to a wrong mixed number. Okay, so remember that. And next, okay, so we already know how to convert from fraction into a mixed number. And how about we convert backward, like from a mixed number to become a fraction? Okay, so this one is very easy. Okay, this one is not complicated like the forward way, the forward direction. Okay, so in order to convert from a mixed number into a fraction, then what is the formula? Now let's say the result fraction is a C over D. And how can you find C? How can you find D? Okay, so C equal to K times B plus A. Okay, and D equal to B. That's it. Very straightforward. Just memorize the formula. And why it is like that? So it is just a backward of the division you did before when you convert from a fraction into a mixed number. So now, so when you convert from a fraction into mixed number, you do a division. So when you convert backward from a mixed number back to a fraction, then you do multiplication. That's it. Let's take an example. If you have a 1, 2 over 5, so how can you convert this one? So we'll follow this formula. So the top part is the numerator, but I say the top is a short, just a short way of speaking. Okay, so it equal to K times B. So it means 1 times 5. Okay, and plus 2. Okay, and it equal to 7. And the bottom part just equal to 5, right? 5 here is 5 here. Okay, so 1, 2 over 5 equal to 7 over 5. Okay, so let's take another example like 11 6 over let's say let's do something a little bit easier. So 3 over 8. Okay, so we also follow the top part is this one times this one, and then plus this one. So it will be 11 times 8 plus 3. And the bottom part actually does not change. It's just still the same thing. Okay, if in the mixed number it is 8, and in a fraction it's still 8. Okay, the only thing you need to work out is the top part is the numerator of the fraction. Okay, and it's 88 plus 3, so this one equal to 88, okay, over 8, and this will go to 91 over 8, okay. So it's very easy. It's just remember the whole part, the whole number part times the bottom part plus the top part, then we will have the numerator, okay, and the bottom part just keep unchanged. So very straightforward. Okay, so let's finish the mixed number lesson here. So next lesson we'll talk about the fraction comparison, similar the mixed number comparison, and then after that it will be addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. Okay, so bye for now.